All right, subscribers, welcome back. So today, as you can see over here to my left, I have 3 boxes. Some of you all may have guessed the surprise video that I was getting ready to make. So I got a lucky tackle box, I got mystery tackle box, and then I got this brown box right here. So let me explain what my thought process here is I see a lot of videos on YouTube about the lucky tackle box versus the mystery tackle box, and they're good videos, but it seems like they're both about the same quality and same expectations for what you'd be receiving. So what I actually have here is this is by species. This is by species. I chose Bass XL on both of them, so they're the medium-sized box instead of the smaller size box. This is actually from 6 Cents Fishing. Okay. So I'm going to give a shout out to another channel that I watch and subscribe to, which is Jay and Cole, and I'll link them in the description down below. They're the one that gave me the idea for this. So this comes directly from the manufacturer. So all you're going to get is 6 Cents Fishing products. You're not going to run the risk of getting cheap, run-of-the-mill Walmart brand stuff like you would in these or in the mystery tackle box. You're not going to find 6 Cents in too many retailers, at least not yet. I'm hoping. I've never fished their products before. It's actually the first time I'll see and touch their products, so you're going to get a real accurate description of what a new person to their product is going to provide as feedback. So total here, I spent about $64 for all 3 boxes. I did use discount codes, which I will provide in the description if you're interested in getting any one of these. So really today what I wanted to determine is a lucky tackle box, a mystery tackle box style, monthly subscription box worth it? Or should you be going with one from an individual manufacturer like 6 Cents Fishing? Now, I did do some research online, trying to figure out which boxes would be the best for this video. And I hit up quite a few different places, and you'd be surprised how many monthly subscription services are out there. So I went with these 3 because obviously mystery and lucky are the most commonly seen on the internet right now. 6 Cents is fairly new. I'm sure avid fishermen are aware of them, and those that are aware of their product know about their stuff. But I actually didn't know about them until a couple weeks ago, so that's why I chose to go with them. You also have places like Real Tackle Box, which I'll provide links to all of these other locations down below, and you can go through and see. Real Tackle Box is very much similar to Lucky Tackle Box and Mystery Tackle Box. Monthly subscription, about $18.95 to $40, depending on which size box you choose. You can choose I think there's 3 different levels. So I think there's your regular, your pro, and then your like expert, enthusiast, or tournament style. You can get them in bass, striper, saltwater, ice, walleye, crappie, shark. They actually have a box for shark fishing, and if I do recall, that was about $40. And it's interesting. I've never seen any other retailer that had a shark box. And then they have fly fishing and catfish as well. And then your other 3 that I found that were somewhat comparable to Lucky and Mystery was Fishing Gift Box. It's $24.99 to $29.99, okay, depending on which style you get. They only offer 2 options, which is freshwater and saltwater. The reason I didn't go with them is because they're not species specific, so you have no idea what you're going to get in those boxes. You could get a bunch of panfish, bluegill lures, jig heads, soft baits, things like that. Stuff that if you fish it, great, but what I was really looking for was a wider selection of hard baits, soft baits, different configurations that will allow me to fish different situations per species. Your smaller bass lures are going to obviously catch other species of fish. Your larger bass lures could catch larger species of fish, your walleyes, your muskies, your just about anything. I mean, they're predatory. They'll eat anything you put in front of them if they're hungry. So I opted against Fishing Gift Box. I'll link it in the description. You can go check it out for yourself. The other one was Fishing Enthusiast. That one it seemed cool, but they didn't really provide a whole lot of information about what they were giving you each month, and it was fairly pricey. It was $53 a box flat. All right, there was no discounts, there was no options except for freshwater, saltwater, and fly. So if you fish freshwater, $53. Fish saltwater, $53. If you fly fish, $53. Now, I fly fish. I have a fly fishing rod over here. It's a cheap one that I picked up, from a sporting goods store while it was on sale. Haven't done a whole lot of fly fishing, but it is definitely something that I enjoy and would like to do more often. So there is good fly fishing here in Virginia. There's some creeks and rivers out in the western part of Virginia that offer excellent trout and fly fishing. So with that, there's also Post Fly. Right, this one is solely dedicated to fly fishing enthusiasts. All right, it's $17.49 and $34.95, and you have two options. You have your regular box, and then you have your guided series or guide series box. Obviously, it caters to your level of expertise within the sport. So your regular is going to be your novice, more recreational fisher. Your guide series is going to be for someone who is extremely proficient in fly fishing. Extremely picky about the flies that they use and the waters that they fish. So for this video, not going to do flies. None of these have fly fishing equipment in them. If you're interested in a fly fishing video, hit me up in the comments. Let me know. I will most definitely do a fly fishing video in the future. I can always use more flies. I have a bunch of them sitting around the garage that I need to put together into a tackle box and get ready for some fly fishing. So for right now, we're going to focus on these three boxes. All right. So like I said, I spent about $64 on all three of these. My lucky tackle box turned out to be $16.99. It's the Bass XL. They claim it's a $40 value worth of merchandise. It retails at $26.99. I used an offer code to get $10 off my order, so I got this one for $16.99. Mystery tackle box. I got their Pro box, which is their second highest up, or second up from the bottom. Similar $40 value, marked at $26.99. So both of these retail at the same price. I used an offer that they were running. It was $5 off your first box. I think because I went with the Pro box, it cost a little bit more. I'm sorry. It was first box for $5, not $5 off. My grand total for this one was $15. I think because I went with the Pro box, it was a little bit more. Had I gone with their regular box, it probably would have been $5. This one was the most expensive one, okay? And I did use a discount code for this, and I will link that in to the YouTube video that I got it from. I'm not going to steal their discount code. You got to go subscribe to them and watch their videos. So go check them out. Jay and Cole, shout out. I love your videos. Keep it going. So this one actually retails at $28.99. They claim it's a $50 value of merchandise. I used the discount code. I got it for $26.10. Now, they do charge shipping. The other two provided free shipping, obviously, probably because they push out a lot more boxes than 6 cents does. But I paid $5.95 shipping for it, and it was a total of $32.05 out the door. So without further ado, we'll get started. So we're going to start first with Lucky Tackle Box because it's closest to me. And we're going to save those two for later. I'm going to do 6 cents last so you guys get an idea of what you're getting here. So let's get started. All right, guys. So we're going to start with the Lucky Tackle Box. Got my trusty knife. Those of you that are interested in what it says Camp Leatherneck, U.S. Marine Corps. Got it while I was overseas. So, no, I'm not a Marine. Wasn't former Marine. I was served with the Marines. All right, so first box, Lucky Tackle Box. All right. Not sure which month this is. Like I said, I ordered all of these on Valentine's Day, okay? And this has been killing me, and it continues to kill me. So my mystery tackle box showed up on Wednesday. My 6 cents showed up on Thursday, and then this showed up late Friday. So it was extremely difficult for me to hold off on opening these, as I'm sure most people have problems opening, waiting to open. It's like Christmas Day for a fisherman. So I had to wait. I haven't actually opened any of these boxes. They've been sitting on my desk inside the house, staring at me every day, begging to be opened. So showed up fairly quickly. All right, so starting with this. The first thing we have inside here is the tackle guide, okay? This goes through every item that's in this box and provides you explanation about what it is, how to use it, what water depth it operates at. I did notice in a lot of these videos, they don't show this guide, and it's one of the things that I really wanted to emphasize as I'm opening these boxes is the level of information that each retailer provides to you about the products that they're giving you. One of the major problems I have is actually remembering the information about these lures once I put them in my tackle box, because sometimes I can't remember what manufacturer it came from, if I particularly like it or whatever. So you'll see they provide you with water depth, the type of location that it's good for over here in the bottom. All right. Should probably, if I'm going to show you something on camera, I should probably, show you in the camera. All right. Gives you a description over here about what it is and the information about it. And then you also get a pro recommendation as to why they chose it. So, again, bottom, different things. So they do give you a lot. And this is one of the things that drew me to Lucky Tackle Box originally. It's what I originally saw before I started really looking into these, is you can actually go out onto YouTube, and Lucky Tackle Box has an entire channel that explains how to use their baits, how to rig it, how to cast it, how to retrieve it, what it's designed for, different jerk actions, moves like, how to move your rod to get the best action out of it. So I like Lucky Tackle Box's book so far. It's actually pretty informative. So we're going to go through and check out what they put in the box for me. All right, so next up, we have a Tiger Balm pain relieving patch. So I'm assuming that this is just a freebie advertisement add-in. I'm familiar with Tiger Balm. I've used it before. Good quality, so I'll be interested to see. I know a long day of fishing, after a while, need a little bit of pain relief. So set that over there. All right, what else we got? All right, we got sticker for smart baits. Color changes everything. All right, love stickers, love swag. I love representing good products. So yeah, we'll check out Smart Bait and see what they got, and maybe I'll start slapping this on the kayak or something. All right, so it looks like we have another advertisement for Harry's. Ironically enough, I have a Harry's razor. Not bad quality, so we'll check that out. It's got an offer to redeem at trial set at $13 value, all yours. Okay, so we'll check this out. We'll see if I can't get a free set of shaving stuff. Not going to turn that down. All right, so it looks like everything else in here is tackle. So we're going to switch over to the manual here, to the booklet. And the first thing we have is the Senshai Fukai. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, because that's awfully close to using some profanity there. Not that I'm against using profanity, but you don't want to butcher somebody's name profanely. All right, so that is right here. All right, so what they show you is this gray crackle color, but I actually got the green crackle color. Okay, it is Senshai means warrior. The warrior bait. Does not provide any information on it. It's a deep diving crankbait. Open it up, see what kind of noise we get out of it. So, crank, probably not going to have a whole lot of internal noise, but Sounds like we got one or two fairly big bearings in there that are going to make some noise as it moves. This is a deep water lure. It says right here in water depth. It's a bottom lure. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. I could definitely use this. I got some deep water locations where I'm always looking for a good deep water lure, so we'll give that a try. I will keep these in their respective boxes, and I have a poll going right now as to where I'm going to go fishing for my start of the fishing season trip. So make sure you go out and vote on that. I'll use these and call out whatever box they came from when I go on that trip, and let you guys know which one turned out the best to have the best bait. So put that right there. All right, next up is the Rippin' Lips Chaser Spoon. All right, Rippin' Lips Chaser Spoon. It's got this, I don't even know what you call that, a bluegill kind of reflective hexagon pattern on it. Really nice coloring, really shiny and reflective. So it's a 4-inch, half-ounce spoon. Definitely bottom, obviously. Yeah, looks pretty nice. So Rippin' Lips Chaser Spoon, 4-inch, half-ounce. Can't complain. I use spoons quite often. Definitely could use that. All right, V&M Thunder Shad. So we in Virginia have a moratorium on shad right now. All right, so if you catch them, you got to release them. So there's an abundance of shad in some of these waters, and in other ones there's not a whole lot, which is why the moratorium's in place. So definitely shad are a prime meal opportunity, especially when they go into spawn. All right, so we got this clear white chartreuse with a bluish purple hue on the top. I know you guys can't see real good because of my lighting in my environment here, but it's a pretty good soft bait. I like it. Split stomach for the hook. So feed it in through the top. You got your hook coming out the bottom or out the top. Got a little ridge there. All right. Got your tail action. You got your flat tail, so that's going to cause a lot of action, a lot of noise and disturbance in the water. Probably going to piss off quite a few fish. Pretty much, I think this will probably be a good soft bait to throw. I'm assuming that there's some sort of terminal tackle in here that will complement this very well. So we'll definitely do that. All right. One thing I am noticing about these this is that they are not giving me prices, retail prices for these objects, or for this tackle. So at the end of the video, after I'm done filming, I will go and look up each one of these retail price, and I'll post it on the screen for the video so that you guys know what each one of these retails for, what the entire box totaled at, and then I'll give you the price of what I paid for it. So, Smart Baits Bayou Bugs. All right, we got Smart Baits Bayou Bugs. So that goes with this sticker that I showed you guys earlier. So this is what Smart Baits is offering. I'm not familiar with their product. It's a Pro Series Subtle Change Bayou Bug. All right, so that's what they're claiming it'll do. So it'll go from a dark color to color changing in the water. Interesting. Activated by water temperature, Smart Baits undergo multiple color changes and imitate live bleeding prey fish that will trigger fish to strike. It doesn't say if it changes in cold or warm water. I guess we'll just have to try it out. See what it does. All right. Yeah, these things are stuck together in here. Alright, so what we got here appears to be a crawfish style bait. Very detail-oriented legs. I mean, if you look at that, those get real fine down in there with a paddle tail. So that's going to cause all kinds of movement, noise in the water. It's got, appears to be black speckles in it. So that'll be interesting throw that on a hook and see what it pulls back. It appears that it's going to change into a yellowish color, yellowish green color, so definitely cool. Can't wait to get that out on the water and see what it does, see if it catches anything. Alright. Max Lures Crank X. Max Lures Crank X. Alright, so this is a, what is this? Medium dive? It says water depth is bottom, but it's got a fairly shallow square bill on it. Does not have any information on the actual packaging. So, yeah, doesn't provide a whole lot of information on this one. It's got a orangish red front bill right underneath the square bill. So it's going to present with a red breast. Underneath is all white, transitioning to a chartreuse silver, up to a yellow on top. So, looks pretty cool. I have tons of this style of crankbait in my tackle box already. I've had good luck with it in the past, depending on what the water depth is and whether or not the fish are active. So, definitely good addition. All right, next up. Oh, and this one is Bass XL only. So this one comes in the XL box only. So apparently the Bayou bait, Bayou Bugs was the last one in the regular box. This comes in the Bass XL only. All right, next one for the Bass XL only is the Knockout Bait Company, the Jab. That looks like a pretty cool lure. All righty. So this is a small crankbait, definitely big bill on it. It's got, I don't know, a bill that's probably about the same size as the shaft and body. Dual treble hook in it. All right. So never fished knockout bait before. We'll give it a try. Apparently it causes cancer in California. Whatever. Not in California. So it's a 2.5 inch overall with a 0.26 ounce weight on it. This one didn't provide me with the specs on it. This is a definitely bottom fishing lure. It's got very interesting colors on it. It's very much a bluegill reflective, big beady eyes, very reflective eyes on it. I don't know if you guys can see it through the packaging. Let's see if we can open this up. This one we got to take out. All right. So we're looking at, it's actually clear plastic. I don't know if you guys can see through that. But you can see all the way through the internal guts and the seam, which I'm not too keen on. It appears to have one ball bearing in it, so it's going to be fairly quiet in the water. Deep diving, obviously you can see it's got a long bill. So 3 small treble hooks. So this is going to definitely catch you your bass on the smaller side. Not complaining. Bad day of fishing, still a good day. Better than any bad day of fishing is still better than a good day anywhere else. So, not going to complain about that. Small bass are just as good as big bass. All right, moving on. We have that is it. But I have. Make sure I didn't miss a page here because I have something else in the box that I did not see a page for. Alright, so that is all that they said that they sent me. However, I do have these Dachi terminal hooks. Alright, they are 3/0 terminal hooks, fat gap worm hook for tube, or tube hook. Alright, let's pull out the old trusty knife, cut these open so you guys can see what they actually look like. Alrighty, they're all stuck together. Alright, so this is what we're looking at here, guys. It's got the nice bend down towards the eyelet. keep your bait on. It's definitely a J hook. As you can see, definitely a J hook. Yeah, I think these will go well with both the Smart Baits Bayou Bug and with the V&M Shad. Pork fat cooked in. Apparently the shad were cooked in pork fat, so I don't know. I like pork fat. I don't know if fish like pork fat, but we'll give it a try. These are your Daiichi hooks. 3/0. 5 of them in here. They're fat gap, so they're definitely going to sink, and they are sharp. Holy crap, are they sharp! All right, guys. So that was the Lucky tackle box that I just opened. My thoughts: I like it. Not really seeing much that I can't buy at the store. Although it is nice opening. You're not having to pick it out. They pick it out for you. So overall, pleased. Can't complain about it. So we'll put all this back in here and we'll move on to the next box. Dropping all kinds of stuff here. Alrighty. I am a little disappointed that they didn't provide me with retail prices. So I'm going to assume that it's probably about $40 worth of merchandise in here. I did get it for $16.99. So pretty sure I got $16.99 out of it, at least. But we'll see. I'll total it at the end and post it on the screen when I'm editing this video. All right, next up is Lucky Tackle Box, or sorry, Mystery Tackle Box. I'm going to save the 6 cents for last because my hope is, or at least my thought is that they're going to provide me with the best stuff, but we'll see. Test that hypothesis. All right, so something I did notice too, let me point this out. So these showed up, my Master Tackle Box showed up in my actual mailbox. My 6 cents showed up on my doorstep, and so did my Lucky Tackle Box. I happened to be home early. All right, guys. So I'm sure you noticed that I stopped the video. Wife came out to the garage to go out shopping for the day, tool around town. So I had to stop the video because it gets really loud in here when she starts the car and opens the garage and everything. So what I was saying was my Master Tackle Box, Mystery Tackle Box showed up in my mailbox. My 6 cents and my Lucky Tackle Box showed up on my doorstep. So be aware of that. I happened to be home on Thursday and then late in the evening on Friday. So I received both of these pretty much as soon as they were delivered. I will say that both of them gave excellent shipping notifications. So both of them notified me within minutes that it had been delivered. So I was able to grab it before anybody else could grab it, but I know nowadays we have huge problems with people thieving stuff off of porches, and that stands out like a sore thumb. So, and they tell you right on the outside what it is. So, all right, moving on. Mystery Tackle Box Pro version, so it's the second lowest. It's one step above their normal one. Retails at $26.99. It's $40 worth of merchandise. I got it for $15, so we'll see. All right. We got our, okay, so we got our little measurement thing here, if y'all can see that. They give you a 20-inch ruler made out of cardboard. I'm not sure that's exactly, catch a fish using one of the baits in this box. Measure using the ruler below to see if you have a keeper. Share a picture of your fish on Instagram using the hashtag MTBKeeper. Okay. For a chance to win great prizes. And then you can go on their website to see the rules. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Definitely want to make sure you keep track of which lures are coming out of which box. All right, so this is what I was expecting from Lucky Tackle Box, which they did not provide me. I'm not sure if it was an oversight on their part or if they normally don't provide this. But what this is it's a what's inside card. All right, it tells you exactly what the bait is and how much it retails for. Okay, and Okay, so you can actually go and add items to your box. And then the contest rules for some things down at the bottom. Share a pic of your master tackle box and win $40 for social share. Get an instant MTB slab for a chance to win $100 in account credit. Win some fantastic fishing prizes for a review of your baits in the month's box. This month we're picking 5 winners to win one of our awesome prizes. Okay, so I love companies that do giveaways and prizes and things like that. Definitely really engages you with the company, makes you aware of what they're providing, and definitely adds value to you as a fisher. So we're going to set this off to the side. This is what I was, like I said, what I was hoping for in the Lucky Tackle box, so I could let you know about what each one of those lures cost, but they didn't give it to me. So the monthly dibbler for bass. So essentially what this is toilet reading, bank fishing, 3 baits you should try on a Neko rig. What is the best fishing song of all time? Okay, yeah, definitely toilet reading. You got yourself a crossword puzzle here in the back. I just realized that you guys aren't actually seeing me, so I'm holding stuff way too far back. So move you back a little bit. All right, and then a little bit of toilet reading. So can't complain. Or reading when it's slow. All right, so the first thing we got up is the Bagley Flat Balsa B2. All right, got ourselves ice fishing here. I am originally from Michigan, so I am very familiar with ice fishing. If you ask my father, I have quite the ice fishing story to tell when I was younger. Shout out, Dad. All right, so we're looking for the Bagley. All right, here we go. So Bagley Flat Balsa B2, Master Tackle Box exclusive. All right, so this is a square bill, fairly large. I'd say probably about a quarter of the size of the lure body. So it's going to be a deep diving lure. Definitely good finish coat on this. You got your neon orange or your neon yellow, orange belly, black on the top. So it's a shaded off. So it definitely tapers into the yellow. Nice red gill fin there. So nice paint. I like it. Smooth. It is one of the things I noticed about the big lure in the Lucky Tackle boxes is the finish on it was very rough. You could actually feel the texture underneath it, which tells me that there's a really thin clear coat over that. Not big on. Dual treble hooks. So you're going to catch them on the back, you're going to catch them on the front. If you're like me, you're going to catch it on a log. So, all right. Like that. Definitely like that. Pretty sure I could fish that in just about anywhere I go. Since I'm on a kayak, I can get out into those deeper waters to fish a deep water lure like this. So, set that off to the side. Oh, by the way, that's $10.99 retails. Okay? I've never seen Bagley before. At least not here in Dick's Sporting Goods or at any of the other little retailers that I go to, Walmarts and stuff. All right, next up is Jenko Fishing Rip Knocker. Yeah, that's what I thought that was. Okay, so this one is actually wrapped in plastic. Not sure why. All right, that's a fat body. He's a biggin. What the hell is he? He is... Doesn't say what his weight and size is, but he's a biggin. Heavy body. I can tell you right now, just feeling the packaging, he is heavy. All right. So they got them banded together to keep the hooks down. Beautiful deep gut on it. And son's looking in the window trying to figure out what I'm doing in here. So deep gut on it. Definitely good clear coat pattern on it. Blended very well. Looks realistic. Got the deep, dark red gill fin. Eyes are reflective and shiny, so this should definitely pull in some bass. Got 2 fairly large treble hooks on it, so can't complain about this one. This one will bring in the biggins, so that's a good one. So this one retails at $8.99. I'm going to say that this one's almost probably pushing half to 3/4 ounce. So it's a heavy lure. And doesn't have a lip on it, so I'm going to say it's lipless. It's, I'm sorry. Crankbait, 75 millimeter, 15.5 grams. Any of y'all that can do that, let me know how much that is. I don't do grams. All right, $8.99. Carl's Amazing Baits Runt. All right, so this is actually Carl's bait. So this is from the Mystery Tackle Box, Carl's Mystery Tackle Box company. Looks pretty cool. Just broke the packaging on it. So it's interesting body style. So it's dual treble hook, small semi-square lip on it. Interesting pattern. It's got the black fading into a purple, fading into a yellow and black tiger stripe paint job. Good clear coat, good reflective eyes. You do have the chartreuse and yellow fantail on it. So it's like a, I don't know what you call that, rooster tail over the treble. So that's going to add a little bit of action and disruption in the water, make it a little bit noisier. So interesting body style, kind of looks like a bug. So going to probably go mid, I'd say probably anywhere from 6 to 12 feet depth. I don't know if it actually provides depth on here. It does not. It's a 2-inch chartreuse gill. It doesn't give depth, but based on that front square bill, it's going to be probably 6 to 12 feet. So medium to deep water action. All right. Like that. Can't complain about that. All right. And that one retails at $6.99. So Catch Company spinner baits. All right. Don't fish many spinner baits, but this one looks promising. Looks like most of the other ones that I have. It's a chartreuse white spinner bait from Catch Company Pro Series. It's 3/8 ounce. Looks pretty cool. Let's open it up and see if we can't get some feel on it. I think I got this thing stapled. Trying to get between me and my lures. All right. We got a fairly large, I'd say that's probably a 2 hook, 2 spoons on it. So you can have dual spoons. And this one right here, this middle one, actually moves up and down. As you can see, it moves up and down the shaft, which is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I've never seen one like that before. But like I said, I don't fish a whole lot of spinner baits. Yeah, I think I could catch some stuff on this. It's got the chartreuse and white going on, very reflective in here, and decent sized jig head with your chartreuse. It's got an orange underbelly. Big beady eyes. So yeah, I could definitely fish that. So 3/8 ounce, so it's going to probably go fairly deep. Alrighty. And that one retails at $5.99. So next we're going to go with the Strike King Rage Tail Twin Tail Menace Grub. Wow, that's a mouthful. Alright, Rage Tail. Strike King Rage Tails. Soft bait with bait attractant. Oof, man. How much y'all want to bet I'm going to gag on this one? I love fishing. I do not love the smell of fish attractants. All right. Actually, it just smells like a sawmill. All right, so we got fantail down here. All right. Definitely a green speckle in there. There's some dark black speckles. It's definitely a fat grub. Yep, menace grub. So looks like a fat grub with a fantail on it. Yeah, this is just perfect. I have a couple of these in my tackle box. I don't fish a whole lot of soft baits, but maybe I will. Maybe that's my secret, is I'm missing the soft baits. So Strike King Rage Tail Twin Tail Menace Grub. They go for $2.99. All right. Next up is going to be the Biospawn Exo Stick. Biospawn Exo Stick. Sprayed grass 4-pack. And they look slimy. Enhanced with Bioscent. Alright, so these go for $2.99. Yeah, I'm almost debating whether I want to open these up. One of these is going to make me gag. Alright. I'm going to need a towel after this. I can already feel them in the bag. Alright. So these are simply Biosticks. They're worms, man. And they are greasy. I don't know if y'all can see that, but got grease all over my fingers. So they're covered in Bioscent. Artificial life forms. I think the fish have seen artificial life forms. Maybe they've seen the aliens before we have. Anyway, I think you could probably fish these. It's got, I don't know if y'all can see that. So it starts out with a decent head. You got a narrows down a little bit to a very closely shafted body. So you could probably fish this on a wacky rig, Carolina or Texas style. Probably a wacky rig since it's going to go. You're going to have that fat body in the middle. Flap it around. Alright, I'll put these down. And so what's Biospawn Exo Stick? I've never seen Biospawn before. I'm probably showing my stupidity here because I haven't seen a lot of these. But anyway, they go for $2.99. Alright. Next up is the Stickies Wacky Drop Shot Hook. Alright, so these are a 1/0 hook from Stickies. Finely crafted hooks. Alright. Alright, let's see how many we got in here. We got 3. Alright, so we got 3 hooks here. These are 1/0 hooks, so they're fairly small. J hooks with a barb, so probably work well for the Biospawn Exo Sticks. You could probably use them on the Rage Tails as well. I don't know, we'll see. But definitely for the Biospawn, these would work. I wouldn't fish those Biospawns on much bigger than a 1/0. So you're going to catch your nice bass. Alright, so we're going to throw these back in the box. These actually retail for $2.10. 3 hooks. Could barely hold on to them because it'd be grease from the Biospawn. Alright. Alright, Big Baits Swimming Jerk Minnow. Big bite. Alright. Designed to bring the big bite to your line. Pro Series. Alright, these appear to be purple and chartreuse. Purple and, I don't even know, what do you call white? Silver. Yep, they smell like bait. So what we got here is it's a grayish purple with silver speckle in the top. Alright. You got your bottom is going to be your white with the purple speckle in it. You obviously got your split down the middle for your hook, so it can, you don't have to totally tear up the bottom. Alright. Got your fantail on the back, so that's going to cause a lot of water disruption. It's going to move that tail around a lot. So, like it. Big bites. Alright, and these retail for $1.75. So, because Mystery Tackle Box was nice enough to give me the information up front about what they sent me, I can tell you what this box retails at. Alright, so my son is texting me telling me that we're out of something, and I'm going to have to pause the video here in a second. Alright, so we got $10.99 plus $8.99 plus $6.99 plus $5.99 plus $2.99 plus $2.10 plus $1.75. Alright, so we're looking at $42.79 retail for this box. I paid $15 for it. So I had a savings of $27.79 for all of this. That's not including the sticker and the information that they provided me. So I would most definitely say that this is a good value. I'll let you know about the Lucky in a little bit once I can figure out what the retail price for those are. So Mystery Tackle Box currently ahead of the Lucky Tackle Box. I like it better. Not to say that theirs isn't quality, but yeah, this seemed a little bit more put together. So drop this down, and we will move on to the 6 cents box. All right, guys, now it's on to the 6 cents box. All right, so this is, like I explained earlier, this one comes specifically from 6 cents. So it's only going to have 6 cents lures and products in it. All right. If you haven't looked at 6 cents, they're a highly specialized tackle company. They have apparel, rods, reels, all different types of fishing products. So at the minimum, go check them out. What I did like about 6 cents and why I chose to go with them. So when I went and looked at them, for Mystery Tackle Box, keep wanting to say Master Tackle Box, Mystery Tackle Box, and Lucky Tackle Box, you actually had to sign up for a subscription. So currently I have a subscription for both of those, which I will probably be canceling one and or both of them depending on what I decide at the end. However, 6 cents offer the option of buying one box. Okay, so I could choose to subscribe to a monthly box, and they are a little expensive. I ended up paying $32 for this box. The box itself was $26.10, and then I added on $5.95 shipping to have it shipped to me, whereas the other two, gave me free shipping. But I could buy one box. I'm assuming if I subscribed, I could have gotten it a little bit cheaper. But I hadn't made that decision about which one I wanted to actually subscribe to, so I decided to opt for a one box. I did like that. 6 cents, if you see this or if someone talks to you about it, keep the option in there. It is an awesome option for anyone who is buying a gift for a fisherman. Go out, you buy a single box, you ship it to them. Merry Christmas, happy birthday, whatever, happy Valentine's Day. I'd have loved it if my wife had got me a 6 cents box for Valentine's Day. Not that I'm complaining about the camera, sweetheart, okay? So, without further ado, let's see what we got here. So, I have looked at the 6 cents website. They're currently running a huge deal right now on apparel, so you can get a bunch of hats for about $10. Shirts as cheap as $11.99. So, alrighty. So, inside the box, we have a bag. All right, bag. And then they were kind enough to throw in a one-size headscarf. Okay. So, I'm not going to complain about that. I don't have a headscarf, so we'll definitely appreciate that. There are days where I wish I did have a headscarf. All right. All right, so good quality. 6 cents logo on it. It says 6 cents fishing products. Can't complain about that. Not real stretchy lengthwise. It stretches horizontally, but doesn't stretch this way. All right, so that's good because I got a fat head. It'll definitely fit over my fat head. It is moisture wicking. It is sun protectant, so the place that we always forget to put sunscreens on the back of your neck. This will help with that. So, can't complain. This is a freebie add-on because it was not part of the box from what I understand. So, can't complain there. All right. I did look previously. I'm pretty sure that they do not provide you with a card about what is in the box. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to feel around in here and see if I can't find a card or a pamphlet or something, which does not feel like there is one in here. So this is how we're going to do it. We're just going to reach into the box and pull one out. All right. At the end, or when I go to editing, I'll add the name and the price, retail price from their website about how much each one of these is, and then total up the value, just like I'll do with the Lucky Tackle Box, since they didn't provide me with a list. All right, so see if we can find small. Start small. All right, we'll grab whatever this is. What is this? All stuck together. All right, so we have the 6 cents Crush 50X. Man, that's a sweet ass looking rig. Oh. All right. If any of y'all have watched my videos before, orange is my favorite color, and this is an orange bait, and that is not a popular color that many people put out. That is a square bill, probably mid to low, or mid to deep dive. Very big treble hooks on that. Very nice treble hooks on that. It's got a good texture on it, good paint pattern, thick clear coat. This is definitely a high-end, top-notch, detailed lure. Hard bait. Let's see what we got here. Not a whole lot of rattle in it, so it's not going to make a whole bunch of noise, but it probably is going to kick up quite a bit of water. So please like it. I'm going to have to fish this soon because, you know, orange. Of course, no, my luck, the last orange lure I had, I lost on the second cast. So we're going to protect that one. So this is the Crush 50X, 60 millimeter. It's a 3/8 ounce. Dives to 2 to 5 feet. Okay. Next up is, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. All right, we'll just go with this one. The Quake Thud 70. It's got some orange in it, man. It's almost like they knew that I wanted orange. All right. So far, I'm liking 6 cents. They're got good quality here. So they are running a promo right now where if you buy one of their boxes, they give you a bunch of freebies they tell you about up front. Or shouldn't say freebies, discounted merchandise. All right, so this is the Quake Thud 70. All right, massive treble hooks on this thing. I mean, those are some large treble hooks. It's got the I don't know if you can see the profile there, but it's got a fat head, the thinner body, and then back out to a fat tail on the top, and then it reverses that on the bottom with just a straight linear pattern, okay? So what that's going to do is that's going to cause water to shift across the lure, and it's going to wave this back and forth. It is a lipless, so it's probably going to be a top water. It is 70 millimeters, half ounce. You know, it's a sinking lure, which means it's going to sink as you let it sit. Let me see if I can get some rattle out of this. See if it'll rattle. I don't think that this is a. Oh, it's got a rattle in it. Sounds like 2 or 3 fairly big bearings in there. So can't complain. It's a good color, orangish red with a yellow belly, back to a red belly, black top. Not that the fish ever see the top. They always see the bottom, so the bottom color is what you really need to be concerned about. Yeah, looks like a red-eared sunfish, kind of. I guess that's the closest color. I am noticing, I don't know if y'all can see that, there is a ridge along the back of this that I've never seen before. I take that back. I've seen it on the lunker hunt lures. They put the ridge on there, and I believe that that's for stabilization so that it keeps it upright in the water instead of flipping off to the sides. But that is an excellent lure. Not going to complain so far. 6 cents is taken the cake by far. All right, so that was the Quake Thud 70. Again, I'll post prices over the video when I go to editing. All right, man. A little bit more expensive, but so far I think I'm getting the quality that I'm paying for. So, next up, this one keeps catching my finger, so I'm just going to pull it out. The Cloud9 C6, okay? It's a dark lure. It's definitely, it's a purple and bluish gold color. We're not going to get into the blue-gold debate, people. The dress was gold, the dress was blue. I don't care, it was a dress, okay? All right. Cloud9, 65 millimeter, half ounce, 4 to 8 foot depth. Okay. Oh, this one doesn't want to come out of the packaging. Alrighty. This one is actually shoved in there. Alright. So this is a deep diver. Definitely a fat lip on it. Orange and white belly. black, blue, purple, fluorescent pattern. You got your standard hexagon on top. I don't know if y'all can see that. But definitely a good bait here. Can't complain. Again, 2 to 3 big bearings in there, so it's going to make some noise. Definitely piss off some bass. All right. I could see this catching some big ones. All right. Next up is, I'm going to save that one for last time. Sorry, I peeked, guys. All right, so this is a Divine Hybrid Jig, 3/8 ounce. All right, they got this all tied up in here, so we're going to pull it out so that we can see it. It is just a standard, looks like a 2/0, 3/0 hook, or 2/3 hook, and jig, but they actually have it all neatly packaged up. So I have one similar to this in my tackle box already with this green and red color. So this is a weedless jig. That's a 3/0 or 3/0 hook. It's a weedless because of these little tines right here. All right, so they actually fold down in the water and keep the brush and the grass and everything from getting into it. Yeah. Nice little tails, floaters on this, hides really well. Definitely recommend having to go through and like filter these out so that they sit naturally instead of clumped together, because it did come with a rubber band on it with these rubber banded back like this so that you see the hook. But I fish a lot of jigs. This is a good jig. Can't complain. It's heavy. 3/8 ounce Jungle Craw. Jungle Craw color. Cool name, Jungle Craw. All right, so weedless jig, not going to complain. That's awesome, love it. Never going to get it back in the packaging. All right, at least not the way it was designed to be. All right. Okay, next up is, we got one left, guys. That's a big box. I already saw it, and I have an idea of what it is. It's a big one. Big, 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 big. All right, so this is the Cloud9 C20. 88 millimeter, 1.6 ounce, dives to 16 to 22 feet. All right? This is the biggest, by far the biggest lure that I have. I don't think I have anything that's this large. And, yeah, this is impressive. All right, see if I can get this out. 16 to 22 feet. I don't even think I have any lures that dive that deep. All right. This is heavy. It's a 1.6 ounce. It's got some very, very large trebles on it. It is a chartreuse and silver pattern. Lavender Citrus is the name. Okay. It is enormous. I mean, if you look at this, it spans from the tips of my finger all the way to my wrist. That gives you an idea of how big this lure is. It's huge. So I would love to get this out on the water. Depending on where I'm fishing, I don't even know that I could fish this in some of the lakes that I go to, because they're not, some of them, I mean, 22 feet's almost scraping the bottom. But yeah, we'll test it out. I think one of the lakes right around the corner from me has a pretty decent depth on it, so I'll go test it out there. Man, this is a big one. Big, big, big. Okay, so Lavender Citrus is the color. It's got a yellow belly on it. I don't know if y'all can see the yellow belly on it. Silverish purple on the top with white sides. It's got the glitter pattern and the glitter sparkle on it, so it's definitely going to attract. It's probably got like buckshot inside of it. It's so big. Yeah, there's something inside there, so you're definitely going to get some rattle. Definitely a chatter. It's going to displace, just from its sheer size, it's going to displace water. So yeah, this is a big, big, big lure. Excited about that. All right. So that is everything that came in the 6 cents box. Now, I did pay more for this one. This one was $32.05 out the door, and that included the $5.95 shipping. So I ended up getting 4 hard, 1 jig, 5 lures altogether, plus a little nifty bag. I'm not going to complain about that. I could always use it for random stuff. And I got a neck scarf, baklava, whatever you want to call this. Wanted one of these, never actually decided to buy one. So getting it as a freebie in the box is awesome. So that was a 6 cents box. Let me put all these back in the bag. Yeah, I can see why people say that buying from an individual manufacturer is going to get better quality, especially if you're buying from a reputable manufacturer like 6 cents. So that is the 6 cents box. All right, guys. So thank you for tuning in. I got a bunch of new tackle that I get to test and play with, which is a good day for any fisherman that you get to play with your tackle. Got some interesting new lures. I'd have to say that if I had to rank them, my original hypothesis was correct. 6 cents definitely did provide me with the best quality lures, at least from looks. Mystery Tackle Box came in second. I like the fact that they added in the cost card and let me know, what it was and how much it was, so that I fully understand what the value is that I got. And then Lucky came in last because while they had some good quality stuff, I don't know how much it's worth. And it seemed like a lot of stuff that I had that I've seen at Walmart. So I don't know. I'll go look. I'll keep an eye out for some of these new brands that I've never seen before. If I can buy it at Walmart, I wouldn't expect it to come in one of these boxes. So a little disappointed about that. Mystery, I didn't see too much that other than their soft baits that I could buy at Walmart, and even then I hadn't seen some of those styles and colors. And they definitely gave me a exclusives, and they actually threw in an extra in there. I think there were some hooks in there that weren't listed in their table. So yeah, for price, Mystery Tackle Box is going to be your best bet. For quality, 6 cents is going to be your best bet. So I'll link to all 3 of these sites and the other ones that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. I'll also link you to Jay and Cole's page because that's where I got this idea from for the 6 cents. So go check them out. Subscribe to them. They're awesome. I love them. Keep doing what you're doing. Running the poll, like I said earlier. So I have 3 lakes that I'm going to do a beginning of the fishing season trip to. First one's going to be Orange Lake. Next one's going to be Lake Brittle. Third one is going to be Dothet Lake out in the Valley of Virginia. So make sure you subscribe so you get all of my stuff. Make sure you go to my Facebook page and vote. If you don't want to go to Facebook or you don't have Facebook, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what your vote is. I'll tally them all up. Right now, I believe Dothet Lake is winning at 5-1 over Lake Brittle. So that is the farthest away. So that will be a day trip. I would definitely take all of you with me so that you can see all of the action and great sports fishing that I get out there. That is a trout lake. So obviously, I have a trout stamp on my license. Got to hit it up before April because April starts the first stocking season for the trout in that lake. And there's an access fee that is associated when you're fishing during stocking season. So if you like what I do, hit the subscribe, hit the like so that I know you guys like it. If you want other videos, like I said earlier, I'll do a fly fishing video if that's what you want. I got a couple different places that sell fly boxes, so we can order those and get a couple fly boxes unboxed here and see what the best quality is. Haven't seen any fly fishing unboxings yet, so I might be the first. So let me know if you want to see that, and I'll do it. Definitely going to bring you guys what I catch on these. Maybe I'll do a fishing competition. I'll take one lure from each box, take it out, and see what I can catch on them. See which one catches the most. So I think we had a jig in 2 of these boxes. We definitely got hard crankbaits and stuff like that in these boxes, so we could probably easily pull off a video like that. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so you get new notifications, slam that a thumbs up so that you know that I know that you like these videos, and we'll keep doing what we're doing. Keep fishing. Happy casting. I look stupid. How am I supposed to drink my coffee with this on? This was not very well invented. And it's fogging up my glasses, which means it's going to fog up my sunglasses when I'm out on the lake. Like it. Ninja fishing.